That was a good choice. That looks so good. So we're back from our little date night. We went to the Domain, which is Austin, and we ate at North Italia. It's an Italian restaurant, obviously. But yeah, it was really good food. So I highly recommend if you're in the Austin area. I got like the short braised pork something with pasta. It was a pasta dish. It was so good. I just asked her what her recommendations are. I was like, what is like the top seller? Look at this. Look at these two freaking pimples. It's literally making my cheek go. Look at that. And then I have one over here too. What the hell? I don't know why. My acne is acting up this week. It's really pissing me off. I really just want to take my makeup off right now. Like, I just want to take all of it off right now. I changed in my pajamas. I changed into my pajamas already because, like, as soon as I come home, I'm like, yeah, give me my pajamas. I want to be comfortable. And we're going to go downstairs and just chill for a little bit. Oh, I don't even think I told y'all. It's our wedding anniversary on Monday, and that's why we went on date night. Good morning. It's Monday, January 4th. I have a doctor's appointment today. Nervous. I don't know why, but I am. Well, anyways, it's already 10 a.m. My appointment's at 11:15, and I fasted so that I could get my blood work done to just check general health and stuff like that. Guys, my skin is freaking out. Not even just my face. Like, I've got these, like, ew. And then that one, which has been there for months. I'm sure you guys have seen it. And I randomly got one down here too. Like, what the? That's so frustrating. Like, I feel really, really, really extra ugly. Really extra ugly. And I hate to say that about myself because I know it's just pimples and they're gonna go away, but the placement of them, like in between my eyebrows and on my lip, and then how red this one is, like, I'm upset. I am clean and I smell good. I just got out of the shower, just washed my hair, I did my skincare, and I look like a scrub because of these pimples. So I'm not happy about that. But anyways, my dad came to visit. My dad and his wife came to visit us yesterday. They had not seen our house because of all the craziness of the pandemic. So they had not seen our new house. So they came to see it, and we gave them a tour, and we hung out, and then we went out to lunch together. And then after lunch, we went to Ross because my dad's wife loves to go to Ross, and I love to go to Ross. We both love shopping. So we're like, let's just hit Ross. It's right across the street. Let's go. So I'm going to show you guys my mini haul of what I got. Okay, first things first, because I know you see this Juicy Couture right here. So you know how in the new year, Ross has that sale, like that 49-cent sale, and sometimes you can find things for 49 cents. That's what we were looking for. We didn't find anything like too amazing, and we didn't find anything for 49 cents for sure. But we looked at the jewelry, and I found this necklace. Here's the necklace. That was just the paper. And I found this necklace, and it was on clearance for $6.99. The original was $9.99, so it's not like the craziest deal. And then it also says compare at 18, so like it's not the craziest deal, but it was very nostalgic. And you know, like the Y2K thing is coming back, so I said, what better way to have the Y2K like aesthetic than to do Juicy Couture, which was the Y2K jewelry, like, or just, I don't know, sweatpants. Actually, it was the Tiffany's necklace, wasn't it? But, you know, Juicy Couture had, like, dupes of it, and then they had the sweatpants, the velour tracksuits. I mean, this is just Y2K to me, Juicy Couture. So, anyways, I bought this necklace because it was $6.99, and it was really cute. I did just make an order on Dolls Kill for the first time, and I got a lot of silver jewelry, so I figured I could save this for summer because I typically wear gold jewelry in the summer, but it says Juicy. It's got this cute heart with these rhinestone lips, which I loved. And then this one right here. And the only thing is, I was like, oh, I didn't realize how long it was. I don't think that's going to be cute. But then I realized this is here for a reason, to go through this hole. So it's kind of like the that old school Tiffany's necklace, where it would, you know, this thingy would go right into that little ring, and then you'd have the heart hanging. So it kind of looks like that. So it's kind of like a choker, and it's really, really cute. So I'm excited that I bought that for $6.99. Not a bad price. It's name brand. I mean, so cool. Obviously it's not real gold or anything, but still really cool find, because I've been obsessed with the late 90s, early 2000s aesthetic, as you guys know. And then I found this. This wasn't on sale, but you guys, one time I bought a Sephora like deluxe sample kit. You know how they do the skincare kits, so you can try a bunch of brands out and kind of like see what you like, and then it'll usually have a coupon so you can go buy a full size of that. Well, I've tried this in one of those Sephora kits, I want to say a year or two ago, and I really liked it. It's, I think you pronounce it Ulla Henriksen. I used to think it was Ole Henriksen, but it's Ulla. I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong. But this is called the Counterbalance Mattifying Moisture Cream, and it reduces oil and the appearance of pores. It's for oily and combination skin, non-comedogenic, delivers essential hydration, and mattifies with vitamin plus blend, oat kernel flour. But yeah, it's a moisturizer, and like, as much as like this one, you know, it's a good moisturizer, it definitely does make me super oily. So I'll only wear this if I'm gonna like stay home, not wear makeup, and I feel very dry. I'll put that on, but this is for oily skin, and I remember really, really liking it when I tried it, so I decided to get the full size. I'm wearing it today, so I'll see how it goes. But this is a very expensive brand, like very expensive. And at Ross, y'all, I found this for $10.99 and it wasn't even on sale. So it says comparable value is $36. And I believe that is correct. I believe like if you bought this at Sephora, that would be the price. So $10.99 is literally insane. It was the only one I saw there. Had to grab it. You guys know I'm obsessed with skincare, and I'm just always spending money on skincare, I feel like. And so another skincare thing I found, and this is the last thing I found, this was on clearance. It was a gift set. And typically when you go to find the New Year's sales at Ross, you want to look at all of the stuff that was supposed to be gift sets, because those are definitely going to be on clearance. So this was original $12.99, and I got it for $4.49, which I think is an amazing deal, considering at other stores they would have sold this for $25, but it has a $48 value. So this is the Boscia, I think you pronounce it Boscia, and it's called the Gift of Woe, a Boscia Oddly Satisfying Kit. What you get is the nose strips, the charcoal nose strips, and one foot peel, which I actually just did a foot peel the other day, and today I had to get all the dead skin off. You guys, I didn't even want to show you on camera because I looked like a snake straight up, but it works, and my feet feel baby soft. So I always have to have like some type of a foot mask or foot peel as a backup, because y'all know, I tell you all the time, I have the driest feet on earth. They're crusty, musty, and I always am trying to make them pretty. But you get 12 nose strips and only one of these masks. But I was like, wow, for $4, that's a really great deal, because Boscia is like, it's high end. It was in one of those boxes that you have to have them remove it out of, because this is like considered high-end skincare, and so was this. It was in a box. But yeah, that's my little haul. So I don't think I ever told y'all this. I forgot to, but when we went to that white elephant party, I actually ended up getting my own gifts back. Nobody wanted my skincare. So sad. Yeah, nobody chose it, and then I ended up stealing it back, or my husband stole it back for me. But anyways, I got it back. So it was that Freeman mask, and then the Philosophy lotion and bubble bath. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna take a bath. I'm just gonna wait for it to be my daughter's bedtime, which is like very soon. And then I think I'm gonna take me a bath. I haven't taken a bubble bath in a long time, and I really need some self-care. So I didn't really want to like, I wasn't feeling, sorry, let me go in my bathroom. I wasn't really feeling like talking about it after my doctor's appointment, but I'll just tell you guys now because I feel like a little bit better for now. When I got home, I basically took a nap. I took like a 2-hour nap. I just felt like completely, well, it was a little bit later in the day, but like I took a nap because I just felt completely mentally exhausted, I think. Just like all the stuff going on in my head. And so, yeah, I went to the doctor's today. I was going to get my blood drawn for just like regular like physical stuff and make sure that I was healthy. And then I also had the problem I wanted to talk about, but the doctor said I couldn't do both in one visit. And so I would have to make another visit for that one. So she was like, which one do you want to do first? And she was going to say, let's just do the physical first because you're fasted and we can take your blood work. But I was like, well, yeah, you let me know. I mean, the problem I came here for is my mental health, and I feel like I'm really, really struggling and it's like consuming me. And she was like, oh no, let's do the mental health first. That's definitely more important. And I was like, okay. So I just opened up to her. She's just a primary care doctor, but she was super sweet and like understanding. And through what I've told her, she asked me some questions. You know, I told her like what happens to me on a day-to-day basis, how I feel inside, and how it affects my just like everyday life that I've literally, I don't even know if I've told you guys this. First of all, I just want to say that I'm only sharing this with you because I think it's important to share our mental health struggles so that you know that if you ever feel like you need help, you should definitely go get it. And I know that it's way easier said than done because I've been wanting to get help for years, and here I finally am, years and years later. And I actually tried to get help earlier this year, and then I just didn't show up at my appointment because I had anxiety about it. So that's why I'm sharing this with you guys, because I think it's important to talk about it, and it's not embarrassing, even though it feels embarrassing. Like, I feel embarrassed. I feel shameful for sharing these things, but I know that it's the right thing to do because you guys are my friends and we have a community here on my channel. And you know, if you're ever struggling with something, you deserve, like, just know that you deserve to get help. Like, you do. You deserve to feel happy. And anyways, now that I have that out of the way, yeah, I explained to her that I've literally called out of work for mental health days. I don't tell my bosses it was for mental health. I have to make up some other reason. But yeah, I've got coverage, or I've literally just called out and said, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, I can't find coverage, but I can't come to work. I can't, I'm sorry. Literally for mental health. So that definitely messes with my money, which is not good. And there's too many other things, like so many other things. Maybe we can get into it later if you guys want me to like share with you like this journey, because this is definitely the tip of the iceberg. But she diagnosed me with anxiety and depression, which, like, I'm not surprised, but I'm also like, I don't know, like, I know I have anxiety. That one, I know. Like, that one, I'm like, okay, I can see that. Like, I have anxiety. I've told you guys I have anxiety. I have panic attacks. That one doesn't surprise me. The depression part surprises me, because I guess there's just this stigma of depression of like, just like always being sad all the time. And I don't feel sad all the time. I feel like waves. I feel like certain things make me happy and excited, and I'll feel great, and I'll feel like on top of the world, and I'm like, I can do anything. And then I feel times of like extreme sadness, like waves of sadness, where I'm like, I don't know who I think I am. Kind of like get an imposter syndrome, yeah, imposter syndrome sometimes, where I'm like, I don't know who I think I am, trying to make social media a career. It's not going to happen for me. I don't know why I put so much energy towards it. Why can't I just be practical like every other adult and just have a desk job like the rest of the world, which I know the rest of the world doesn't do that, but you know, there's so much to explain. But like, oh, crying. I've just been, and I don't really tell you guys this, but I've just been crying a lot, like a lot. And it's for really random different reasons. I watched that movie Soul. It's new on Disney Plus if you haven't seen it. And oh, it made me cry so much. It made me cry so much. And I know it's normal sometimes to cry when movies make you emotional, but I cry for like so many things. I think I feel numb today, like at this part of the day. Earlier I was crying, but I feel numb right now telling you guys this just because I've already run through all of these feelings and all of like the anxiety that I've had today, because I had super anxiety today going to the doctor, like super, like pain in my chest. And I guess I'm like already just like numb to it because I've been doing it all day long. Otherwise I'd be crying right now, because like when I talk to my really close friends and my family and I try to tell them how I'm feeling, I start crying and it's really like embarrassing and I feel shameful, and I know I shouldn't have to feel shameful. I know that my feelings are valid and it's my life, and you know, nobody can tell me what I'm feeling. I know what I'm feeling, and I don't want you guys to think that like I have a bad life. And I know there's like a weird stigma around depression, like, oh, like I have a bad life or something and I'm depressed. Like, my life is good, and there's so many times where I feel happy, but there's a lot of times where I don't, and I have to find these things to make me feel happy. Like shopping addiction is truly a thing. It's a coping mechanism, and I use it for instant gratification to give me that instant boost of like serotonin or dopamine or whatever it is. Like tattoos, dyeing my hair, giving myself piercings, binge eating, yeah, that there's smoking. There's all these things that I do, like trying to cope with it. I've been buying those vitamins, trying to find something that's going to help me feel better. Just keep trying to find this magic thing that's going to help me feel better. And now looking back on it, I think I've done it my entire life without knowing. But yeah, long story short, got diagnosed with anxiety and depression, and I'm going on medication starting tomorrow. So I guess I'll like, you know, keep you guys updated on how that's going, because I don't know, kind of scared about it. Kind of feel like, am I going to change? Am I going to be different? But also I can't keep going like this because my heart literally hurts sometimes. Like, it's hard to explain. Just like, I lock myself in my room a lot of the time, and that's all well and good until you have kids and a whole family. Like, I shouldn't be always in my room just trying to do my own thing. I should be playing with my kids, like making memories with them. And I try to do it, but it's like a force. It's like, I really have to actively be like, you need to do this. Like, make the memory with your kids. You have to do this. This is what you're supposed to do. You're a parent. It's really, really hard to want to, though. And it's hard to also help yourself when you have like mental illness things going on. It's hard for you to help yourself and heal yourself when you have kids. Like, it really, really is, because you're just going through the motions. But I don't want to just go through the motions. I want to enjoy life with my family, you know? But most of the time, if I'm not feeling super social, I just want to be in my room and like do my own thing. Whether it be watching my favorite shows, getting lost in them. I do a lot of dissociation, which I've also never talked about. I feel like all of this is like probably really new to you guys, and I feel like I'm starting to well up now, because when you like really put it all out there, it just feels more real. And it's like scary because I kind of live in my own la la land in my head and like throw myself into things that make me happy, like the late 90s and the early 2000s, just getting lost in and creating my own world. This is why I've always been attracted to fantasy. I pretty much only watch like fantasy movies or shows like vampires, witches, like all that stuff. And then if I'm not watching that, like I do like teenage drama stuff for some reason, because maybe it makes me feel like my problems are not that big or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I just feel comfortable with the things that I know. So I tend to just listen to the music and watch the same things over and over again because it makes me feel good. It makes me feel safe, almost like a security blanket. So yeah, let me know if you guys can relate, because if we could start a little dialogue about this. I promise y'all, like, I don't want to sit here and feel sorry for myself. I don't feel sorry for myself. I just feel like I just cry. Like I'm telling you, like I just cry, and I don't really get it. But anyways, I wanted to be honest and transparent with y'all because it wasn't easy for me. I'm 31 years old and I feel like I've been struggling with this my entire life, and the fear of going somewhere and being like rejected and just feeling stupid, like they're gonna be like, oh, there's nothing wrong with you, you're fine. Like that was always the fear, which I don't know why, but don't know why that was a fear, but it was. It made me just not want to go. It made me cancel appointments. Can't tell you how many times there's been fees I've had to pay because I was a no-call, no-show to the doctor's office, and it's like, it was really hard today. This was like the hardest part, but this is only the tip of the iceberg. So I start the medication. I have an appointment for 2 weeks out to go get a check-in with her. I'm going to get a referral to some sort of a therapist, psychologist, something, so that somebody can really unravel all this and talk to me and kind of like monitor how I am with the medication, and like, we'll see how it goes, but just kind of going through right now. So kind of makes it hard to do the things I've got to do